Hello everyone, today we are gonna talk about something which can make the development flow and development in general much faster, more productive, and especially when it comes to MVP and startups, this technique or tool will allow you to make quick results, and you will see visually how your idea comes to life. So what I'm talking about, the tool I'm talking about is developed by Vercel. It becomes pretty popular right now. Something which is built on top of large language models, and I'm talking about v0.dev. That's a tool which allows you to quickly generate code based on pre-existing libraries such as ShadCN. This library, and it's really useful because this library becomes even more popular nowadays. It allows you to not be tied to the specifics of the library, I mean to the styling. It allows you to not depend on the library itself, but the library saves the code base on your project, and then you are able to change the components as you develop. Yeah, I think I don't need you to explain what is this about, but what makes it really nice to work with is that v0 especially use this library to give you and generate the code. So today I'm going to generate portfolio website. Let's say some of the blocks I want to take from my own portfolio website. It's not complete, but I would take hero section, about me, then technologies I use, recent projects, and maybe book a call and contacts. So let's see how we can use ShadCN and v0.dev to make portfolio website. And for this, let's initialize a so actually I'll show you how to move the code from v0.dev to your existing Next.js application. So let's initialize Next.js first, and if we go there, we want to go to installation instructions for Next.js, and it also it says how to initialize ShadCN in Next.js application. Let's go to Next.js and we'll see how to install it with the latest CLI. So installation, the latest stable version is 15.0.0.2, and we want to install Next.js by using this command. Let me go back to the root folder, and I'll use that command to create next app. I would say this is going to be portfolio example. Yes. Okay. So once we install Next.js, we want to initialize ShadCN, and then we are ready to use. Actually, we can start using v0.dev because it's not depending on the local environment, but we don't necessarily need to install it here to try it. Okay, 1 second. We need to go to CD portfolio. Okay, it might ask you whether you are okay to force install packages even though they are not compatible with the current packages from Next.js 15. So you either use force or install legacy dependencies. Now we have initialized our project. Let me open it, this one. And now let's run the project by going to package.json. We can do that manually, it's not a problem. npm run. Strange. npm run dev. Okay, ESLint. I don't want ESLint to be open, so I'll disable it for now. Okay, we are up and running. Okay, we have a Next.js application initialized. So let's clear this page. We don't need that code, initial code, and we'll just use this hello. And okay, CSS is pretty good, and we don't have anything redundant. That's good. So now let's start working with this. So I want to create a developer portfolio. So let's come up with the prompt. So create a developer portfolio. Full stack, let's say, because I'm a full stack developer, so I think for me it would be the best fit. You can use any other. Create a full stack developer portfolio with the following sections: hero, about me. What else do we have? Technologies. I use recent projects and contacts. So what is nice about this v0.dev is that you can immediately see the preview of your page, but sometimes there are some errors. like any LLM can do, and we can fix them just by using this functionality feature. Okay, hero is not defined, and probably it's because it's not yet finished generating hero section, right? Yeah, so we have a page, general page, and let's see. Okay, it has generated everything, but we only can see the contact. That's because it shows the latest component generated, right? So the first component, we need to fix it, page tsx. And let's see the code. Yeah, hero components hero, it's not available. Let's see what it gives us. I'm wondering where it puts those components generated. Okay. Right, so it's still not sure how this works, how it accesses those generated components, whether how they are connected. But let's go and grab this code, go to our page, yeah, the home page, and you know what, I think that we can try doing that by, there is this command which allows you to add everything generated in just by executing one line of the code. So let's try that. If we go to our terminal and insert this code, it's actually says npx ShadCN latest add and the unique URL of the generated code we did. Let's see what it gives us. Is it going to give any error? No. Everything went pretty smoothly. Didn't modify our app folder. Instead, it created app page inside of components, and the individual components are not getting generated, imported. So we should import them one by one. Let's see, are they going to be yeah, force installing dependencies. It's also going to install other ShadCN components, let's say button, and before making this component it will also install this one. And it's pretty convenient because you don't have to install it separately. You just use this feature, add to code base, run this command, and it will automatically be added. And as you can see, the button is present already. We added hero component, and let's see. Okay. Let's try to, okay, if we do this, no, that's interesting because it's called So it's called hero, but this has a different name to it. So if we use the same name, okay, so it's assuming that this page should be on the higher level, like in the app directory, right? And let's actually do the same. We go to our page, let's import those components. We delete that page from here, and I don't like this. Let me delete it. Let me try to import it again. Is it going to do the same as before? Okay, that's good. Do you like to overwrite? No. Okay. Hero component. I don't know how to deal with that, but let's do that manually with the hero component. The same, we can go to, so it's hero. Let's import about, and we can then iterate on every component then. So we can actually delete that about component. Let's go to technologies. Let's copy our projects command, and the last one is contact. Don't use form for contact. Okay, the form is fine. I thought that the contact may not be the best because it's better to sometimes use just your credential, I mean not credential, contact information, and it's more reliable if someone writes an email to you rather than fill in a contact, because less people do this instead of writing an email. But anyways, for the sake of, it's just my own opinion, but let's use it anyways. So this was, I believe, projects, and now we are importing contact. So let's import to our page technologies components, projects component, and contact. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's have not been imported yet. No. Now component, contact component, right? Yeah. We have everything in place. Let's see whether the code has been generated successfully. So inside of our contact we have some problems, especially with the toast, use toast hook. That's interesting. So are we able to do this? Do we have hooks? Toast. I think we just have to add this component and the hook will be added. Use toast hook returns. Okay, let's see, is it going to be added when we add the component? It already exists inside of the hooks. Doesn't matter, we can rewrite it. Toaster toast. Okay, and it's just the path which is not correct, so we try to import it again, and as you can see, it's been imported from the hooks folder where we have our hook. And let's see now, is everything all right? Let's rerun our development server, but you can already see that it's built. Let's refresh. We have a bunch of problems in here, but let's fix them in a few seconds. Okay, that's how our developer portfolio looks like, and it's not ideal, but it's pretty decent, I would say. We have an image, at least, I mean, it's not displayed, but we have a place where it should be. Okay, so let's go to our hero component and let's try to fix it. So the button is not displaying the way it should. So we have outline. Why the text color is being rewritten? Let's see. Text primary foreground. That's really interesting. Globals, CSS. Do we have any colors? Yeah, but it's normal to have such styling in ShadCN. So let me see. Do we have computed color style? So white color for this button, it has inherited color from link. So the reason why we have white color is because we have a link inside, and the color is being inherited from the link. So what will we do? And let's see the link. Okay. So this link becomes a button. And do we want to it's easy to do something like that. and you get in touch. Okay. It's, yeah, let's do alright, text foreground, and that's how the text should look like on the foreground, as a foreground. The background color by default is, let me show you actually, when we have a light default theme, it should be white, and TailwindCSS, yeah, we have background and foreground, so foreground obviously is darker. Now it looks pretty good, but still needs some adjustments, so let's ask v0. So I'll provide this. This is updated hero component. Come up with better gradient for the background. And now what else would you change? I would add my name, Sviatoslav Oleksiv, to the hero section. I think it's pretty simplistic, and it's what I really like. Let's see what it gives us for a hero section. Oh, looks pretty decent. And the color palette looks really nice, black, purple, so we can use that code to insert. Okay, it was a hero component, but now it's hero. Not very convenient, but I think there is a way to deal with that. I just haven't figured it out. Let's see. Okay, looks pretty good. Now want to fix about me section. So let's ask fix about me section, and let me see, I want to use some image. Let me find it first, and then I'll just pause for a second. So I just decided to specifically make a portfolio image for this website, so let me just quickly edit that on Lightroom. So I want to match the style of the website, and Lightroom allows to do that. We have a color section and color mixer, and we want to just make it purple. It's called purple in English, right? So this color, pretty similar, not exactly like I would like, but pretty similar. Okay, it's going to be blue, more purple, and more towards, oh, it's okay. Now let me crop it to be a square 1:1 and hit enter. It's pretty good. Now let me export it to JPEG. We can use large. Next.js will compress it for us. So I'll use documents folder, exporting. Okay, it's done. Let me just quickly grab it. Is it a valid file? Yeah. Let me close it. And 9 megabytes, 10 megabytes, large. Let me export it as a small. It's relatively small. It's not small for web, definitely. So okay, and now once it imports, we just put it inside of a public folder and use it inside of our about section instead of placeholder. Okay, let me do a pause while it's exporting, and then I'll be back. Okay, it's done. We have our image, and let's grab it and put in our public folder. And we can name it like this, and it's JPEG 300 by 300 rounded full. That's what we need. And let's see. Okay, the colors do not match exactly, but relatively it looks pretty good. Now we want to fix the text. So here is updated about me section. Please fix the text to contain my name, and also use this info to enrich the text. So I'll just try to find some information maybe from my resume and put it here, so the text could be more relevant to my experience. I'll hit the pause for a second. So I just opened my CV where I have all the information and put it inside of here, and let's see what it gives us. Okay, it uses updated code, which I have provided, but Is it? Why it gives us a hero section? That's strange. About me. Okay, it looks like there is some kind of glitch. I don't know, but let's use it. Just copy that code and paste it inside here. Let's check the result. So looks pretty good. I think we should not have that much text. I would ask less text. We have versions. Developer portfolio version number 3. And looks pretty nice. Let's use that code and see how it looks. Not here. Okay, here. Looks pretty good. Not that bad. Okay, what other sections do we have? We have a technologies, and would probably want to have those icons to be colored, right? For me, I would like that to be colored. And yeah, let's, for technologies component, make icons for technologies component to be colorful. Relevant to the technology brand color. Okay, I think we don't even need to make this as SVG. We can add a new property color, and that's gonna be it. Just modify this array by adding a color property, right? So yeah, I think that's better solution here. Okay, but it's not enough because the template doesn't use those colors, so we can do that quickly manually. I cannot resize the window. Okay, and tag icon, let's do style color, and we should use tag color. Right, let's see how it looks. Pretty good. Nice. And what icons does it use? Tag. It uses tag icon. Right. And the icon is imported from SI. It's an icon package. React icons SE, which is abbreviation of social icons, right? Social icons, not like that. Social SE. Oh, not social, maybe simple icons. Yeah, SE. It's a pretty decent collection of icons. And we have all of the icons we need for our technologies in here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that block. Recent projects. We can add some images in here. So I would remove code and I would remove demo because sometimes it's just not available. Instead, we'll have a card with a short description and image. Fix recent projects section by removing demo and code buttons. Also add placeholder. It's already there, but it's broken, so it would probably fix it once we ask. I mean, maybe use some absolute path or something, and add technologies used to the card. Honestly, that's the first time, today is the first time I use v0.dev for development, and that's actually a test to viability of that platform to quickly generate wireframes, and for me it looks pretty decent. Like, I can see that in just a few seconds it generated us pretty nice looking design. So let's go to our projects. We already have them. Not sure it's different now. The only thing which I would improve is to fix the flow of pasting the code from the v0 platform to your IDE. There is a new project, a new fresh IDE called Cursor. I'll show you. Okay, variant barge. We don't have variant. Pretty weird. Okay, because barge is not, it's not an icon. We need to add that as a ShadCN. So we go. That's what happens when you add code manually. But let's do that anyways. So let's go to badge. Let's add that. Go to terminal. And now it offers us to import it from our UI library, and this badge is already there. And let's see how it looks right now. Okay, pretty nice, but the image placeholders are still broken. Obviously it doesn't use absolute placeholder paths. Okay, hero component. we have those REST components imported differently than this one, export default, because it's default, right? So we want to follow the same convention here. Export function, export function. Yeah. Let's go to our projects component and see what placeholder. Okay, we have that placeholder SVG, right? And let's see where, let's actually download it or whatever. We have that placeholder, let's inspect it and see. Let's open it. Right, okay, that's 100 by Y100. Is it dynamically generated? No. So we'll just save this SVG. And let me just copy paste that to our project, and we'll put that inside of a public folder. And actually that should be it. Let's see. Okay, so placeholder SVG. What if we restart our development server? And also I think we should remove query parameters from here. Like this. Okay, it works without restarting. Okay, looks pretty nice. And now let's go to our get in touch. I don't really like the grayish background of that form. And let's actually try asking to fix that. Fix get in touch section to be have better design and colors. Let's see what it gives us. Okay. That's much better, because now visitors can not only send the form but also use contact information to just use it and reach out us. Let me just copy that code, go to components and go to contact, called contact component, and still we have a wrong path to our use toast hook, and we don't have a label component added, so we'll add label from ShadCN. And all the rest looks pretty good. Do we have that? Right. Maybe ID needs, okay, it has updated and it looks good. Let me try to refresh the page. Okay, we've got an error. Element type is invalid, expected a string or a class function for composite components but got undefined. Okay, did we forget to export? What's wrong with that? Let me just directly import it from React. And let's check our page and see. Okay, contact component. It's not imported. Because it's default, right? I think we should do the same for the other functions to be default. Project export default. And the same for about. Okay, the interesting part is that why this hero component is being highlighted with a different color. Maybe if you have an idea, just let me know. But now it looks like that, pretty good. We have some large spacing. But it looks pretty well, especially on the large screens. I would make the spacing less space between those two components. I don't like that. So we go to our contact component and we have py24. I think it's too much. I'll use py10, and for project the same 24. Is it for every component? Yeah. So it's pretty consistent, as you can see, across all the components. And hero component py24, we can keep that. Okay, where is, did I close? No, I actually opened a new window, so yeah. And let me ask the last part, generate a footer section with copyright, etc. Okay, pretty nice looking footer. And let's install it like we did before. We want to go here, use that command, and we've got our footer component inside. Some of the icons are deprecated, but anyways, let's see, is it going to work? Yeah, it works pretty good. I'm really happy with the design. Obviously it's not like very professional design, but it's not that ugly, you know. It can be used at least when you want to get started with your portfolio, or you don't even have any website and you just want to start it, and the design is not that significant for you. It may be a good fit. And also it's not, we are not limited by adjusting it, so we can actually make sure that we use the same width of the same container width, because for example this one uses a different container width, max 6XL, but probably we used max 4XL. Yeah, and this one uses the same container width, but we have the icons to have spacing. That's why it looks like more narrow, and all the rest works pretty good. Okay, that's it. I think we managed to build pretty decent portfolio website using v0.dev, and I wish you to have a nice coding using this tool. Let me know your opinion about this tool in the comments below this video, and we can discuss it together. Also let me know whether do you think it is the future of development, and how you think it would evolve over the time, how the future coding, not like very futuristic approach, but I mean, let's say in 1 or 2 years, how the coding will look like, and yeah, how it would improve the development experience. I'll push this code into GitHub repository, so it will be public and you could grab it if you want to use it for yourself. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for your attention and have a nice day. See you. Bye.